I mean, I just sort of frowns at that.
Certainly possible.
How would they be able to tell? He shrugs. This spore stuff is very different than anything I've ever experienced. There are many questions about the spores and the alien herself that we don't have the answers to. What was your return trip back like, Mina? When we got rid of the bastard. Didn't kill anyone. We got out of the underground, the sewers, immediately. We bumped into that patrol over there. He gestures at them. We hunkered down and it was quite enough. What about your night? Did thou have any weird dream? Give a nod. Yeah, and you know that. We all had the same dream. But wondering if you did. A dream like the earth swallowing you. Red light everywhere. The heat. And then the city burning behind you. She nods. Yeah, sis, I had that dream. Give a frown at that. I'm not terribly surprised, but that is. She looks at the rest of you. Unfortunate to get the confirmation.
I'm thinking that's much more than just a dream.
What is it you all be thinking, huh?
Might have been a warning. Might be something else. But
A warning.
Jin noticed it's been getting hotter. We don't think we have long until it gets too hot.
Well, not
She
long after that, the
sits
pitch
up
kicks
immediately.
in.
He stands up, rather, from the grass, crisscross that she was on. Then let's get out of here, yeah? I'm not gonna be dying for all of this.
Neither am I. But we've got 6 days. I don't plan on running the line. But that gives me at least 2 before I want to jump.
Why you say 2, sis?
Because that gives me 4 to get to the next town over.
Would
What
it
an
not
e-
be better to take the boat in that case?
Certainly would. And
If we could. No, if we could.
I would certainly like to.
So river access is going to be an interesting thing, because the Zealots hold the waterfront on this side. There are 3 sections of the waterfront. One which is in the middle, which is the scorched earth. No one knows what's... Well, you guys don't know what's out there at this point. On the Velkester, the southern side, the Velkester side, the Zealots hold that district. Thoroughly. And of course on the north side is the Guardsmen, which is probably boats flowing constantly for sending people out. Extraction, evacuation. They're also probably having boats come in for the Ventori League. Supposedly.
Oh, you meant a literal boat. I thought you
Yeah.
were going with a metaphor of the party as a boat. I forgot
No.
about the waterfront.
Who here is trained in religion?
Me.
Not I. He says double
I'm pretty
roll it
sure
up.
I am.
Nope.
If you are, roll it up.
I am. Normal religion. Oh my god!
That is
I've
Fuck,
been getting
dude.
shit rolls.
that is unfortunate.
Could be butthole rolls. I hate it. Hate here.
Bardic? There you go. Oh, wait, that's something else.
She could give her some Bardic. Yeah, sure, why not?
That's good, Bardic.
Okay, pretty good, yeah.
That's
21.
much better.
If we're trying to take a boat to the Ventori... The Ventori League, wait.
Yes.
Mhm.
The Ventori League are going to be annexing Valtonia, Velcast, or whatever thou wants to call it. They would have to install a Newman or a Numenua to keep this place safe from the pitch.
Yes. Unless I wanted to just abandon the whole place.
Yes. She wags a finger at you. Yes. They hold Northern Valcaster. they might already have their influence, their Newman's influence on Northern Velchester. So we might not have to go that far for any protection. Just the northern side of town. Tuh, you say just as if we just gotta walk over there, sis. I know it's bad, but it's certainly faster than traveling some days away to another town.
That's assuming if anything that's going to happen in 6 days doesn't.
Oh, if the guards do not just strike us down where we stand.
Those are fair concerns. We don't know the scope of this destruction, and we don't exactly have good relations with the Northern Guards. We do have our compatriots, those plague doctors, no? Potentially.
Right. They didn't really care if you lived or died, to be honest.
They cared specifically how you died, so they could get your stuff, if anything.
Right, yes, yes.
It's a bunch of seagulls, them.
Mm-hmm.
There are resources around, unfortunately.
Pretty much wrote us off as dead before we even got in there, you know?
Ah, don't be egg on that face now, huh?
Huh?
Wouldn't that be egg on your face? Or our face?
Their face.
Their face.
Their face, because you guys lived.
Ah, okay, okay.
Get fucked, bird person!
Haha, fuck you.
Cause Italianly.
Car!
There you go.
A mama car! Instead of mamma mia.
A car!
A comma mia? No, I can't find it.
Mama, car!
Alright, anyway.
Macar? No, that's south of here. Macar. Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm super tired, so I'm gonna get some rest. But let me know what you guys are talking about, huh?
Sure.
She looks around. Where the liar at?
I haven't seen him about lately.
Hawk is bedridden with a fever. Shut the fuck up.
Hawk is,
He
did not
has a
feel good
symptom
when he
in game, right? It's a perfect narrative excuse.
Hawk wasn't feeling good when he came back. He's sick.
He remarked that he could be
cough.
ready when you guys need to go, but until then he's gonna rest. He's also in quarantine, so don't worry about it.
He's resting.
Jen says all that.
Not doing well.
Mm-hmm.
All of you roll me insight if you're interested.
Sure.
Yeah.
Bank.
Yes.
Bank. And bonk.
Ooh.
That's
don't
a
be
good
bad.
insight.
Please.
Oh, another nat 20!
God.
Got it!
Dude, you're getting so many nat 20s today.
I know.
Your
Yeah.
DC is 16, apparently.
Woo.
Paradox. 10. Okay, so if you meet or beat 16, you guys can do math, so you can figure it out yourself. There is, it's an interesting thing to, because Mina doesn't lie, but she's also not stupid. So there's some part of her that's, you guys can tell that it goes, ha, that's what he deserves. But then there's also some part of like, you don't mean that. That's fucked up.
Aww.
So
Yeah,
she's like, she has prejudice, but also like, she's like a normal person that's like, should wish ill will to others for the plague, right? Like, I know there's
fuck
an
you.
insult in
Oh.
Shakespearean English of a plague upon your house, but like, not actually though, right?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh my
Right?
god, she's a normal
Right?
person with morals.
So she's like in the weird middle of like, he sort of deserves it, but does he though? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not she's not quite sure which side she's on for that. So therefore she means both. But she doesn't say it. She doesn't like say, haha, that's what he deserves. She just scoffs. Like,
Then has a moment
Sick
of
boy,
internal
sick.
contemplation of wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Just,
That was-
yeah, you could visually see it on her face where she goes, the initial reaction, ha, he deserves it, and then she catches herself and she just looks not 1,000 yards there, but like sort of forlorn.
Contemplative.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like, I don't want him dead, I just don't super like him.
Yeah.
He's not literally Hitler, he just works for him.
Zitha Empire. Well, Reich means Empire now. Oh wait, no. Oh no.
Hold on.
Oh no.
SPR,
Anyways.
right?
Anyways.
But I think what we are all in relative agreement that we do need to secure ourselves some safety, but whether that be elsewhere or to the north of here, to the immediate north. Because we can't help anyone if we're all dead.
You can take that again, bruv. Let me know what you guys be thinking, huh? But before I go get some rest, she points at at you, Denver. Let's go have a chat, huh?
She's apprehensive, but just nods once.
We'll be right back.
Thumbs up.
Before you leave.
Yeah?
Did you find any like special ointment out there? Some kind of cream?
We found a lot of stuff out there, bruv. If you want, you can check my pack while I'm gone, or you can ask Lawrence.
He's already headed to the bag checking it.
You fly, you leap at the bag! Surprise attack! Hey, don't be ruining that bag, huh? That's not mine.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. He's pulling stuff out as he said that. Yep, uh-huh. Yeah.
Definitely
she
totally
gives you-
listening.
Hey, Carrot Doc, you know medicine and stuff, huh? Just make sure it doesn't ruin everything in there.
I will,
Thanks, bruv.
and I do.
You do? Yeah, so,
I
so Badger, you sort of know what you're looking for, so it's pretty easy. Like, this is a liquid that is like more akin to water or milk in its thickness, so it's probably not an ointment. So yeah, it is in Mina's bag. There is this wooden tub that is you ever sit like wrapped up, like laced up, like some very fine looking string, I guess. In the same way you would wrap a present, right? So cross, like lengthwise, and then across widthwise. So it's pretty fancy.
I'm gonna take this, and if any of you need me, I'll be in the infirmary. And he runs.
Before you do, let me have a quick look.
Oh, fine.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I'll go with you. How
Hang
about
on,
that?
Oh, that works. Can you run? Are you fast?
Sure.
Let's go.
Sure. Sure, I am that. So you two begin running off to the direction of the infirmary. Caradog, you don't need to roll anything. This is indeed like an ointment, a poultice. You're not exactly sure what it's meant to do because you weren't debriefed on it. Actually, would Badger told everyone that he's gonna go looking for stuff?
Yeah,
Trap
Badger
and
would have
ointment.
told everyone before we went to bed.
Okay, then Karak, you know exactly what this is, because Badger was told what it is. So, it is a restorative ointment. It is much more thorough, if that makes sense. Where magical healing is like fast operation, but there might be some like weird hiccups here and there. For combat purposes, it's effective. Alchemy is a mixed bag in terms of it is simultaneously magic and natural. It sort of is extraordinary, extra natural in the sense of it would probably accelerate your healing process, potentially dangerously so, depending on how powerful it is. But the thing is, it's also relatively fast acting, or it's manipulating your natural capability. So in that regard, it is supernatural. This ointment is even less than that. It will allow you to heal slowly, but naturally. Almost like a poultice, a steroids poultice. It will let you heal fast, but not dangerously fast that you basically end up with like I'll call it a mutation, but that's not fully what it is, right? There's a weird kink or a hiccup that happens in the way. It puts your body to its limits of healing, but still in its limits, as opposed to changing the limit or pushing you beyond the limit.
Yeah. Okay.
So as a result, you would also know, because you're from Eulonia, this stuff is super good, because a lot of magical forms of healing usually leave scarring. This does not. So it is
I'm
particularly
imagining
particularly
that Karak
fond
is
of,
essentially saying all this out loud as they're running between pants.
for the ointment, you guys make it to the infirmary pretty fast.
It should. 1 second. It should do what you're intending it to.
Is that second fire or something? Why are you guys running like that?
No, I just wanted to get here fast to give you this, and he'll hold out the ointment.
Give me a second. Oh wait, no, I need a medic sheet. All right, nice. All right, nice. He felt that. He drops the clipboard and pen he was holding. It tinks on the ground. You actually fucking found it.
Well, I did, but someone I know did.
He checks like out the window, realizes it's pointless for telling time. It's been like less than a day since I told you that.
I'm just that good.
Fucking hell. You want a job being a supply runner? Yeah.
I mean, if you need anything, I do like, what's the nice way to put this? I like finding things.
Alright. I'll follow it up to the captain. If you're this effective, then I'm sure she wouldn't mind. But let's do this first. You. He points at you, Karadog. Sounds like you're medically trained from how you're describing that coming in here. You want to help me with this? He gestures at Molly.
Certainly.
Alright, so right now she's pretty wrapped up. We got to strip all that. There's a set of scissors on your side, and I got some shears here. He pulls it out from his like apron toolkit, like pocket area. Just begin snipping through all this. Be sure to pull it away, peel it away slowly and gently. Some of it's been getting too stuck. And then from there, we'll do a quick check. We're not gonna do. There's no rolls necessary for this, but we're not gonna. I'm not gonna describe to you how utterly acidically burned she is. You guys do end up applying the poultice. Because of how much of her is injured, it takes the whole tub. So, well, maybe not the whole tub. Probably take half the tub for this first round, the other half of the later round. But it still takes. You're still gonna lose it in its entirety by the end of this. It's very weird to. Well, I guess maybe bad or weird to you, Karadog. You're probably seen this before. It's a bit weird when it gets applied and how fast acting it is, right? Because we all know what healing looks like in the real world and how long it takes. If you have like a cut on your hand or something, you can see the slow process of it healing. Now, I want you to imagine, instead of that, those like Reddit posts or Twitter posts where someone took a picture of their injury every day and then put it on like a time frame, like a montage. That happens before your very eyes. The time lapse, thank you. That happens before your very eyes. In the span of like a minute, 2 minutes. It's a bit jarring to see, a little bit more jarring to hear, as all the wet sounds of the body begin getting produced, and not in a good way. I guess it is a good way, because it's healing, but you know what I mean. She will need another round, and he doesn't want to, how to say, he doesn't want to begin the second round until they do a check on her when she's conscious. So over the course of only 20-some minutes, she does begin getting healed up and being weaned off of any not depressives, sedatives. All right, this stuff is, well, I guess it's literally fucking magic, but he sets it down like a nearby gurney, like cart. We're gonna try to get her woken up, see what she's like. You should be here for it, he says, pointing at you, Badger. If you want to stick around, he gestures to you, Karadog, feel free to. But let's give her a bit to wake up. And then from there, we'll figure out what to do next.
I'll be here the whole time.
Good. He looks at his hands. My hands feel very moisturized. It's a bit weird. Especially now all times.
This man not wear gloves.
Normally he does. For this, he doesn't.
I'll leave it to you, Badger. Do you want me to stay?
If you want to, if you want to meet her, I mean, I'm interested in meeting her. If you got nothing else to do.
The others should know where we are. I'll stick around.
All right. Perfect.
So you guys wait around. Meanwhile, Denver will be talking to Mina, but what about the rest of you sat next to Mina's pack of medicines?
Her bullshittery.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or you guys could wait for Denver to come back, because Mina did say that it was a fast conversation. So
that is a good
Yeah.
idea.
I can't really think of anything at the moment, so I guess.
I desire to pester Irina, at the very least, see how
Sure.
she's doing.
sure, you go over to Irina. Roman, do you follow?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
He
Yes.
sits on the bench next to her.
You guys grab Mina's pack, put back in all the things that Badger pulled out to vie for the ointment, put it all back in, close it back up, and bring it with you. And you guys walk over to Irina. And she's sitting there like, I don't know, like a kid outside the principal's office, standing sitting very upright. Her hands are tucked onto each other, which are on her lap, legs crossed and everything. She sees you guys and looks at you with her one eye. Hello. Is everything okay?
At the moment, yes. Well, he gestures to the smoke and apocalypse. Relatively.
Is Mina alright?
He'll
think so.
take a seat on the bench. She is complicated, but she'll be
She
fine.
is. Did she... Never mind.
Speak your mind.
Roll your persuasion.
He's not saying it politely. He said, "Speak your fucking mind."
Yeah.
Persuasion. I don't have a +1.
Oh. Can roll my help for advantage?
Sure.
Okay. She's like, "Oh, say that, fuck."
I mean, you could just ask, like, it's
Yeah.
just
Are
like,
you sure?
"You
What's
sure?"
going on? You can tell us if you want to, you know? No pressure.
Actually, which one of you has a higher charisma
Probably the wrong.
or persuasion?
I've got a 0, so I mean.
Oh shit!
Okay,
you
you want to
just-
just
Take a
do you have
shot.
persuasion? Do you have persuasion trained?
No.
Okay, then yeah, you want to just roll your own. That's like
I don't know why, but
basically
I felt you would.
Yeah. Okay.
statistically
she's
it's the
got
same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got the persuasion of a carpet, so like.
Ultimate 10! Crash! Can we get one more?
Oh,
Because it's
Oh my
like-
god! That's amazing.
You know what the best
That's
part is?
great.
It's such an easy DC.
It's
I
like a
know.
12.
It is 12. Yeah.
Ah, that's so annoying.
Oh, that's so funny.
I gave him a bargain, like, oh, can I keep the guidance? It wouldn't do it.
I'm so tempted to use
There's
quid
no-
pro quo.
No, you can't.
No.
No, it was a 12, wasn't it?
You
Yeah,
rolled a 12. It's the
12.
perfect time
If
to
you
use
want.
it.
Yeah, it's up
Oh,
to
yeah. Oh, how much silver have I got left?
you. Well, you can't use the silver now. You already have the roll.
Oh, okay.
You have the chance to reroll when you first do it at the end of a long rest.
Okay.
You reroll a 12 into potentially something better or worse. So it's your
Yeah,
call.
fuck
Do
it.
you want? Okay.
Yeah, fuck it.
So, congratulations, you barely beat the DC. Man, what a crazy roll to get to that 12. Huh? That's wild.
I know, right? My god.
The Venturi gods are barely smiling at you.
I know, they're just kind of like smirking like this idiot.
They
They
look
help
at the
because, like,
situation
I
and
want to
they
see how
go.
this plays out. This is funny.
They see the situation, and go mid, and then
Yeah,
and that's it.
yeah. They see their girl suffering, like, I'll throw
Um,
her a bone.
so use quid pro quo.
Yeah.
Well, something sort of spooked Mina when we were out there, and she didn't talk about it. Did she bring it up to you guys?
Something spooked her?
She nods.
Do you know when that was? After the pharmacy or before?
It was in the sewer. I sort of heard it too. Because, well, I could, she could read your guys' surface thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
and
so-
fight or flight is probably very surface.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The shouting.
No, it wasn't shouting. This was
Oh.
before then. We were resting, traveling a little bit in the sewers, but when we were down there, Mina heard something, and only she heard it, I think. She stared at the water. I didn't see what she was looking at, but she heard some whistling sound.
Hmm.
Heard yeah, there we go. He kind of tilts his head a little bit. He's like, no, she did not mention that.
No,
Oh.
it's familiar.
Imagine that's a private business in that case.
Probably. But try looking out for her. I don't know what that was. It's not... Well, I don't really know any tunes, but it didn't seem one I recognized.
And you probably cannot mimic it. Considering he gestures at the sliced in half face, like doing a hand motion down his own face, so like...
I mean, you can think of a music, right? I think it
Well, I can try.
work.
I didn't think of music.
You can-
in my head.
Think of music, so...
That's better than both of us combined.
Yeah. We are shameful.
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
Let's see.
Wilma also sits down now, just like... Let's see what the tune is.
Yeah, it sounds like this.
Give me the bops.
What's that from?
Legend
Fucking
of
Puss in
Zelda.
Boots!
You got it immediately.
It's in the title.
Yeah, it's in the thing, it's in the thing. Yeah, I looked down. Fucking Puss in Boots.
I told you
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
the-
watch it for research.
It's the whistle for death itself. That being said, he has no context for that. And I'm assuming we've never
No.
heard this whistler alive.
No.
Wilma's never heard of it then, either?
Nope.
Damn, okay.
So.
I do not know this song.
Neither do I.
Very,
But it seems one that Mina recognized.
hmm.
Bring
See
it
why
up in
she wasn't
conversation probably would not be the best call.
No. Could be she's still processing it.
I brought it up that night, and she just said it wasn't any of my business. Well, sort of.
She did not
She
say
asked
it
if-
in such kind words.
No, she did, but she also asked
Oh.
something else beforehand. She asked if I recognized it,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't. And then after that, she said then it was none of my business.
Hmm. I don't know. She might bring it up to us then, but I wouldn't.
Maybe.
Let her
She
have
knows I
that.
know about it, but
Mm.
if you guys do end up talking to her about it, let her know that I don't know what it is, but I'd be happy to help.
Sure. I think.
Sometimes where we cannot help. But hopefully
Right.
she brings it up herself.
I think around this point, Mina and Denver should be back. Should be.
Should.
Yeah, I guess it's not meant to be a long conversation, right? So
Mhm.
let's go do that
Yeah.
conversation. So, Denver, you and Mina walk a little bit, take a stroll through the